Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here a few times. My name is Natalia Lee. I am the author of there's cat hair everywhere. I'm the author of a few novels for young adults, the most recent being the cozy contemporary fantasy Song of the Dryad, which is right back there. I'm also working on an adult Western action series, which will hopefully be coming out this summer 2019. Today, what I'm going to be doing is setting up my bullet journal spread for May 2019. I'm drinking peppermint tea out of my ragdoll mug. So I'm just going to sip on some tea. There's a big storm coming in. We're supposed to get rain and potential snow. So hopefully it doesn't get too dark. I have my ring light set up, so this is what we're working with today. But I'm going to sip on some tea and set up my bullet journal spread for May 2019. So let's just get going. Let's get into it. So for starters, it is still April. Today is April 29th. And I have been participating in Camp NaNoWriMo, if you didn't know. But if you've been on my channel for a while, of course you know that, because my last 3 or 4 videos were Camp Nano videos. But I've definitely fallen behind. It was going really well, my word count was going really well, until about week 3. And I want to say that that's when it all just started falling apart. This sticker is so thin. It's kind of a little tricky. There we go. I have been really busy this month, and I knew that was going to happen, but I thought I was going to be able to handle it better than I did. This is always the tricky part. What I'm doing right now is making my month at a glance. So I number 1 through 31 here. I should be good to go. What page do I usually start on? Anyway. So yeah, Camp NaNoWriMo not going very well. I think I'm sitting at about 17,000 words right now, and my goal was 30, but that's just not going to happen. I'm not going to hit 30, that's for sure. And the thing is, I'm not bothered by it because I have been working so hard at so many things that I'm just not letting this get to me. I'm definitely behind in terms of when I wanted this book to be completed. This is book 2 of my Pistol Daisy series, which is my adult Western action adventure. And I wanted to have it done last month actually, but I ended up focusing on editing last month, which is good. You should always spend extra time editing your books. That can never go wrong. So definitely behind in that way, but I know that sometimes you just have to take a little mini break when you have a bunch of other stuff going on. So I've still been writing, but I'm just not getting high word count days. Sometimes I'll write 300 words in a day, and I feel fine with that. I feel good, moving forward with that. So yeah, I'm sitting at about 17,000 words right now, I want to say. Wanted to hit 30,000, not going to happen. I might hit 20,000 because I'm doing a live stream with Brooke Passmore from By the Brook and Mandy Lynn tomorrow, and I always get a pretty decent amount of words in, usually, when I do live streams with them. So that'll be tomorrow night on Brooke's channel. What's next? Oh yes, so next, let's put this down. But what I have been working on in this month of April, that has kept me very busy, is a full-length copy edit for a queer romance for a lovely author. And that is almost done. It was, I think, 109,000 words. So definitely a long book. And I started that in the middle of April. So it's taken me about 6 weeks. And I feel pretty good about that, considering I'm not a full-time editor. I mostly spend the majority of my time doing pet sitting, if you didn't know. That's how I make my money, is doing pet sitting. Oh, that's good. So that keeps me out of the house a lot. So when I get a moment like this, I mean, granted, it's almost 5 o'clock, But when I get a moment like this, I really have to use it wisely, use my downtime wisely. Oh gosh, that tea is so good. All right, I have this set up. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do like a pink, maybe like a pinkish purplish theme probably. This is kind of a fun color. Let's do that. So what I like to do on these like month at a glance pages, I like to highlight every Sunday so that when I'm glancing at it, it's really easy to see how the weeks are broken up. So let's see. So we have the 5th, 12th, 19th, and 26th. So 5th. Oh wow, that is a really shitty marker. Oh my gosh. Okay, that one needs to get thrown out. I've definitely noticed recently that some of my Crayola markers are going bad. So that's a bummer. That's the second one I've had to throw out. Oh well, let's try this one. That one's much better. Okay. I don't even mind that there's an extra mark there. So the 5th. So I got a question on Instagram from my friend Peggy Spencer, and she asked me how I'm doing in terms of balance, like work, life, writing, social media balance. And lately, especially this year, I have been doing so much better. I spent a lot of time, goals to do and other. I spent a lot of time being really stressed out in 2018 about like trying to keep up with everything. And I think what I figured out is that I can't keep up with everything all the time. I just can't do it. For example, I've been working pretty diligently on this copy edit for my client because I really need to get it finished. And I'm going to have it finished by the end of this week, by Friday. But I've really had to I have had to spend extra time doing that. You know, and that's time that I would otherwise be spending on maybe writing my own books or doing YouTube videos, and I just haven't had the time for that because I've really needed to focus it on her work. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so you know, I'm not always able to do everything. Actually, I'm never really able to do anything unless I want to feel super stressed out and burned out. Then I'm definitely able to accomplish everything. But I don't like feeling that way, and I'm really trying to take better care of myself. And I don't like feeling stressed out all the time when I feel like I'm not achieving things. So I'm really learning and teaching myself how to just relax and be okay with not getting everything done all the time. That's why I haven't really been writing a whole lot. You know, maybe I get 300 or 500 words in here or there, but a lot of my time has been spent on editing for my client. To do, goals, other. We're just going to make a humongous box for other, because why not? I don't even really know what I'm going to put here, but I could put whatever I want here, I suppose. That's good enough. So, and then social media is something that I've kind of been taking a break from. You know, YouTube, I haven't posted in over a week because I've had too much going on. I've had a lot going on, and sometimes I'm just not able to edit and film videos, and I'm not able to, you know, or maybe I don't want to, you know, sit down and take photos and edit them and post them on Instagram. There are like times when I feel really excited about doing that and I want to. It's like a roller coaster. Sometimes I'm really excited about the media, you know, the photos that I'm posting and the videos. Well, I'm always excited about videos. I love putting up videos. But you know, this last week I was kind of going through this feeling of, you know what, I have to put YouTube aside for the week because I have too many other things going on. This month was also very busy for me in terms of pet sitting. I had one client that was in Australia for 3 weeks. So Greg and I were taking care of their 4 dogs for 3 weeks straight. And that was a lot of work, you know. And then on top of that, for a while I was staying at a client's house. I think I did that for 6 nights. And that wears you out when you don't even get to sleep in your own bed at night. And I was no fun to be around for about 6 days. Greg, I am so sorry. I was so grouchy for like 6 days because I was having to sleep at somebody else's house, and I can't stand that. I don't offer it to new clients anymore. It's only for my old clients that I've worked with for a long time. And I guess that leads us into a new exciting topic, which is that I am kind of looking for a job. I have been doing pet sitting for almost 3 years now. I've always worked with animals, always. When I was 16, I got a job at a veterinary hospital, and I worked in the kennels outside, taking care of dogs that were, boarding there. And then from there, I moved and I went to college, and I became a barn manager and a horseback riding instructor. So, and then I graduated from college and I started my own business doing pet sitting. And I have been very fortunate. There are a lot of people who have need of pet sitting services. A lot of people with dogs and cats that like to go on vacation and don't want to leave them in boarding facilities. So I've been very fortunate to have really good clients. But it has just gotten to a point where I don't want to do it anymore. Like, it doesn't bring me joy. What I want to do is book stuff. And today is Monday. On Friday, I actually applied for a job with a publishing house. Yeah, publishing house. And I haven't heard back yet. Hey, Mew. I think if I don't hear back by Friday, I'm going to give them a call. I sent my resume, my cover letter, and then I left them a message Friday, but they were out of the office. They had already closed for weekend hours. So I haven't heard back yet, but I know 100% that I am completely qualified for this job, and I would be amazing at it. And I feel very confident about that. Hey, Mew, I'm trying to film a video. I know, but I'm busy right now. So I'm extremely excited about potentially getting a job and getting a job in publishing, because that would just be phenomenal. But I haven't heard back yet. So we'll see what becomes of that, and I will definitely let you guys know, when I hear back. All right, so from here we're going to flip over to do my income and finances. And I've been keeping track of my finances lately because in April especially, I had so many random payments due for things that I really needed to keep track of them. Like, I had a bunch of money due in taxes. I had to renew my P.O. box. I had to renew my website domain. I had to renew Microsoft Word. Like, there were so many things that I had to renew that I knew if I didn't write it all down, I was going to forget. So now that's why I'm doing a finances page. Mew. Hi, I love you. Oh, I love you. Income. And the really cool thing about this job that I applied for is that it's 100% remote at home work, which would be perfect for me. But then on top of that, this publishing house actually does have an office in Colorado. It's almost an hour away from where I live. Depending on traffic, it would probably be an hour away from where I live. So it's certainly not like I wouldn't want to be commuting every day, but the job that I applied for with this publishing house is 100% like remote and at home. But it's just really cool knowing that I'm only an hour away if I need to go in for meetings or anything like that. And I'm talking like I have the job, and I haven't gotten the job yet, but I have very, very high hopes, and I'm thinking positive about this. So we have Boo Boo. I fed you when I got home. So yeah, very, very, very much hoping to get that job. But I guess we'll see. So I've even been like, what I need to do is start reaching out to like freelance editing companies and, you know, small publishing houses and stuff. Like if I don't get this job, then that's definitely what I need to start doing, is reaching out to businesses that I want to work with and trying to get in contact with them, because I know that I don't want to do pet sitting anymore. I just don't. I definitely want to move on from that, and I want to do something in the publishing world. Okay, there we go. We have all that laid out, and then down here I'll do savings. Greg and I both are really trying to save a lot of money right now because, you know, sometime in the future we'd like to get our own place, and Colorado is super expensive. We have my to-do, goals, and other for May. And then this is where I'll put, like, I know Memorial Day is coming up. It's down here somewhere. I'm not really into national holidays. I don't get them off anyway because I do pet sitting. So when national holidays roll around, you can bet that I have more work than anyone else. But I think, so I know that here, 18th and 19th, Greg and I are wanting to go to Ritual Craft. I think down here we were thinking about going to a concert, but I can't remember what day it is, so I'm not going to put that in yet. What else? Isn't Mother's Day in May? Don't know what day it is, though. I'm terrible. A good goal for May would be to, let's say, write 15,000 words maybe, and then maybe another goal would be to book one editing client. 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, through May 5th. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, I guess since I kind of started talking about our community and stuff, I have recently found that, Mew, you're being so cute. I have found recently that I have been getting, I don't know what the best word is to use here, but essentially seeing some people on social media and seeing some people on YouTube and such, I find myself getting very worked up sometimes. And I know that that's something that always happens with social media. You know, whether somebody upsets you or you feel jealous or it makes you feel sad what you're seeing. But I definitely have been struggling lately. I'll be really honest with that. There are even some people on YouTube and Instagram that I had to unfollow. I literally had to unsubscribe and unfollow them because every time I would see their content, that Wednesday is way too close to that Monday. I should have scooted it down. Anyway, every single time I see their content, I get upset. And that's not their fault. You know, that's not their problem at all. That's 100% my problem. And that's why I decided to unsubscribe, because I knew that it was not healthy, what I was feeling. You know, it's not healthy to turn on my Instagram and to see a photo and to immediately get this rush of like angry adrenaline when I see something. So I had to unfollow those people, and I feel much better now. And it's weird, like something I have thought about for a long time, you know, I've thought about it probably for the past year at least, is kind of public appearances and how to behave in on a public platform like YouTube. Because if I just had like a personal Instagram or a super personal YouTube, that would be one thing. But I feel like my Instagram and my YouTube and my Twitter, they are professional. They're supposed to be more professional platforms because I'm trying to sell my books. I'm trying to, sell you my editing services. I'm trying to be a professional figure, I guess. There must be a better way to say that, but it's evading me right now. And I've definitely found that it's difficult sometimes to know where to draw the line. Because there have been things that I've wanted to say, tea that I have wanted to spill, things that I've never had the chance to get off my chest because I feel like it's not appropriate. I shouldn't go there, with my platform because that's not professional. It's not appropriate of me to do that. But it just builds up. It can really build up sometimes. And, like what I just mentioned, I guess one of the things that has been upsetting me lately is seeing so many people trying to sell you guys so many things. Like when I first joined authortube, it was small and it was about, I'm writing a book. Here's some tips, things that I've learned, mistakes I've made. And it's still that, but it's also become a platform for selling things. And don't get me wrong, I like making a little bit of money, here and there when I can. I don't make much off of my YouTube videos. Right now I'm making between $50 to $60 a month on YouTube. Sometimes it really dips when I'm not posting regularly. Sometimes it goes up. But in general, every other month I'm making about $100 to $120. So not a whole lot, but it's nice to have a little something in the pocket. But, it's like I know how it feels to want to make money off of this. All of us want to, make money off of this when we can, right? That's like a natural thing. But what really gets me is when I feel like people are making money scamming other people, or they're making money by not being legit and genuine about their skills or what they can offer. And that just pisses me off. Because I feel like if I were to hire somebody to do something for me, and then I were to find out they actually don't know what they're doing, and I just paid them all this money for them to not even know what they're doing, that would really, really upset me. So that's why, for example, I do not call myself a developmental editor. I don't know the first thing about being a developmental editor. If you want a developmental editor, go talk to Meg Latour from iWriterly. She has actual experience and she knows what she's doing. I can't do that. Can I offer you first chapter critiques? Sure. Can I read your entire book and do an in-depth beta read, manuscript critique for you? Sure. But I am not a developmental editor. I don't know how to do that. I've never taken classes. There are classes through the EFA that I've looked into for developmental editing, but I haven't taken any. So you will not catch me trying to sell you developmental editing services because I don't know how to do that. And I think it's wrong for people to try to sell you things when they don't know what they're doing. Call me crazy. Let's see. Self-care. So yeah, it is strange, and also, I guess this is kind of, I don't know, this is just the direction my mind is heading in. When I very first started making YouTube videos, I felt so excited to even get 100 views, 100 views, and I thought, oh my God, 100 people care about what I have to say, even if they only watch me for 3 minutes. And that felt so amazing. And now it's this sick, twisted, competitive bullshit that is so toxic. Now I'll get 800 views in the first 24 hours, which is freaking amazing. 800 views in the first day a video is live. But then I'll start looking at other people's videos and I'll think, she got 1,200 in the first 24 hours, or she got, 1,800 in the first 24 hours. What is she doing right that I'm not? What is she doing that I'm doing wrong, etc., etc. And that is such a twisted way to look at something that's so personal like this. I make videos because I'm passionate about it. I make videos because I enjoy doing it, not because I want to compete with other people or be better than other people or try to prove that I'm, you know, more special or whatever. And I'm sick of that. And I think that's one of the reasons that this past week or two, I honestly have kind of taken a bit of a step back from YouTube and Instagram because I found myself feeling these really toxic things. And I decided I don't want to, you know, behave like that. I don't want to act like that. So I needed to take a step back for myself. And I don't know, a week ago, something like that, I took some time and I actually sat in the bedroom, you know, on the big screen TV and watched my old videos, my videos from a year ago, 2 years ago. And I was just laughing and smiling and thinking, you know what? I made these videos because I wanted to, and just because it was like pure, like I'm just making these videos because I enjoy making them. And that was such a nice feeling, you know, rather than being like, okay, I have to get a video up today because if I don't, I'm going to drop below $50 on YouTube this month. Or, oh, I have to get a video up today because if I don't, I'm not going to be as relevant as so-and-so. And that's such a nasty way to approach something that I enjoy so much. So I am curious, for those of you who are creators out there, have you felt something like this? Like, and if you have, when did you feel the switch from, oh, this is fun, to, oh, I have to be serious now. Oh, I have to be a professional or whatever at, you know, what you're doing. Because I definitely felt it, I don't know, a few thousand in maybe. And it's crazy, like, the day that I hit 1,000 subscribers, I remember it so clearly. I know where I was. I can remember the smells around me. Like, I can completely recreate that scene in my mind of when I hit 1,000 subscribers because it was so important to me. And now I hit 5,000 and it's like, I want more. I hit 7,000, I want more. Like right now I'm thinking, okay, I want 10,000. I'm almost at 8, but I want 10. And when did this become a thing? Like, when did it become about the numbers, about the views versus, oh, I just love doing this thing. You know, I just like making these videos. I like sitting here, drinking my tea, working on my bullet journal with Mew in my lap while I talk about my struggles. Like, I love doing this. It's important to me. So I need to learn how to stop caring about numbers. I really need to learn how to stop caring. And I'm working on it. And unfortunately, or maybe it isn't even unfortunate, one of the things I had to do was unsubscribe from people who I was feeling a strong competitive urge with or toward. You know, these people that are just like killing it and doing really well, and I'm happy for them, but not happy enough. Because mostly it's just jealousy and anger that I feel when I see how well they're doing. So I know that that's toxic and it's not cool. So I needed to unsubscribe from those people so that I could be a healthier version of myself. Let's see. So, all right. So here I'm just filling out some things I need to do this week. I have a pet sitting client Monday through Thursday. I need to be editing every single day this week, of course, so that on Friday I can send the finished copy edit along with the finished style sheet and finished reader report to my author client. So that'll be totally done, which is really exciting, which means next week, first week of May, I guess the first full week of May, I can focus more on my book. Let's see. So there's that. What are some other things I need to do? Let's go over here to my to-do list. I need to email my cover designer because they're making me promo images. Also, I paid for my cover and I got like the final images and I put them on the book and I ordered the proof copy and the cover looks freaking amazing. I cannot wait to show you because it looks so good. It looks so good. Let's see. And then I also added on Friday that I want to call that employer regarding my application. So if I don't hear back from them by Friday, which will be like a week, then I want to give them a call. Let them know how excited I am. Let them know that I really want the job in a gentle and genuine, kind, relaxed, chill way. Over here, I'm tracking my meals and my water consumption. I have found that tracking my meals is really helpful because I can look back on the meals I was eating in a week and know immediately like a reflection of how busy I was and how I felt that week. Like last week, I ate pretty bad. I ate homemade burritos 2 nights. I went out to eat pho a couple of times. I ate cashew queso. I ate a DRYAD vegan pizza. Like I was eating total junk food last week because I was busy and I was feeling like I was overwhelmed and I couldn't be cooking healthy food. But this week I'm feeling better and I want to get back on track. So there's something I need to do. Habits, vitamins, always vitamins. So I need to take my vitamins. I want to exercise. I've been going to the gym a lot lately, which is awesome. Greg and I wanted to go to the gym. Like we told each other for like a year at least, like, oh, we need to start going to the gym. Oh, we want to start lifting weights. And we just started about a month and a half ago, almost 2 months ago, about a month and a half. So vitamins, exercise. Let's see, I'm putting something down called Water Pick. And that's essentially just this fancy water flosser that my mom got me for Christmas 2 years ago. So you don't have to use like actual floss. It's like a high pressure water cleaning thing for your teeth. I've been trying to get back into a habit of using that every night for my tooth health. So we'll do that. All right. So there's that. Vitamins, exercise, and water pick. Those are some really good habits. Also down here, I have a self-care station. This is really important to me because I find when I get overwhelmed with things, I become a workaholic and I stop taking care of myself. It's just the truth. So something that I really like doing is putting a very simple list of self-care that I need to do in the week and then feeling good when checking it off. So something like shower. That's extremely easy to do. I'm going to go shower after I film this video. But when I'm able to X that off, it feels good because essentially by looking at it, it tells me I'm taking care of myself. Like these are things that I'm doing for myself and the act of checking them off feels really good. So I put something like shower on there. I'm going to put wash hair. As far as my hair goes, I only wash it every like 5 to 7 days. And I use this really awesome all natural, like nearly zero waste shampoo bar. So that's pretty sweet. So I let my hair kind of build up all the natural oils and then I wash it. So I'm going to wash it tonight. So I'm going to do shower, wash hair, and then maybe, should I do like a face mask or... I'm not sure. I might do a face mask this week. I might do like a hair oil treatment, but I'm going to leave that extra little space open for that. I'm going to think of other things to add when I'm done filming this video because when I'm filming, I'm talking all the time. I want to post a video because I didn't post last week. I already posted an Instagram photo the past 2 days, so I don't have to put that on there. I want to do a coaching class. So the other thing, I paid quite a lot of money to become a health and wellness coach, essentially. So I am taking a class right now. It's a 6-month self-study course to become a wellness coach. And I want to use my, what I learn about lifestyle change and coaching people to potentially become like an author mentor or an author coach. But I need to graduate from that first and actually learn how to do it. I need to send a copy of my book to the Library of Congress. I have not done that yet. I have the book here, I just need to send it. I need to work on my newsletter. I'm about to open like a mailing list, so that's something that I need to do. All right, what other stickers can we put on here? Probably nothing from this book. I love stickers and like bullet journaling stuff. I really enjoy it. Let's put some washi tape on here. Oh, here's one other thing that we could talk about quickly before I'm all done. I have been doing, I guess you could say it's like counseling or therapy. I started using BetterHelp, and I'm going to talk more about this in like an entire video on my mental health and like what I'm doing to try to work on it, because I have felt like the past couple of years, I have just let my anxiety stomp all over me. Like it just kicked me down and beat the shit out of me over and over again. And for a long time, I just let it do that. And I'm not letting it do that anymore. And I've been, having counseling sessions through BetterHelp, and I really, really am feeling good about it. So I will be making a whole video about that, probably in May is my guess. But that, like, it feels good because I'm doing like one counseling session a week, usually on Sundays. And I struggle a lot with social anxiety. I'd say that is my main struggle, social anxiety. So I've been just doing like typing. Like you don't even have to talk to the counselor or see them on Skype or anything. You can do what's called like live chat, and you're literally just messaging back and forth. So that's been really nice. And I'm like getting used to my counselor now, and I think I might do a phone call session with him soon. But that's been really nice. So that's what I need to do. So I need to schedule another counseling session. Schedule my counseling. What else? Have I had any water today? Just my tea. But I think that should count. So what I do is I'm going to do 4 dots here. Also, oh my gosh, you guys, my allergies were so bad yesterday, and I don't take allergy medicine. I don't really take any medicine, to tell you the truth. So yesterday I just kind of struggled through it. In other news, random other news, I'm working on gauging up my ears. If you didn't know, I've never talked about this. This ear is at a 2 gauge, and this ear is currently at a 4 gauge, so I'm trying to gauge this one up to a 2. And then I also recently started gauging I have 4 piercings in this ear. My 3rd piercing, that's at a 14 now. So I'm kind of having fun gauging that up. I still would like to do a whole like tattoo and piercing tour. I know people told me that they were interested in that, and then I just never really filmed it, but I'd like to. I'd still like to film that, show you guys my tattoos and my piercings. I'm gonna take this little sticker that says, "Enjoy today." I'm gonna put it right here. Enjoy my Saturday off. Oh, that just reminded me of another thing that I need to do. I need to get new tires for my car. So that, like knowing, okay, I have to get new tires, I'm also going to flip back to here, my finances, and I'm going to add new tires. Because I know that I need to pay for that this month, but I don't know how much it's going to be or when it's due. And then I'm also going to put stuff on here like, let's fill this out, Xfinity, my Discover card, rent. Oops, I smeared that. Oh well. Groceries. And I know Greg and I always each pay $300 in groceries a month. We always spend more than $300, always. That's where like the majority of my money goes. But that's how much we initially put in, is $300 each. Rent and groceries, phone bill, Xfinity, new tires. Xfinity is, oh wow, that's due on the 5th. I need to pay that soon. How did that happen? And that's $40. I have slow internet here, but it's only $40, so I'm happy with it. So this is essentially how I kind of do a very simple finance sheet. The day that it's due, the description of what it is, and the amount that I owe, so that way I'm not forgetting things. Like, for example, if I had completely forgot to, renew my P.O. box or renew my domain name, last month, or this month, I guess in April, that could have been a big problem. So I want to make sure to keep track of everything. Let's see. Buy HEPA filters, write 15,000, book an editing client. That feels pretty good. And then I know that there's a concert here, but I don't know when. I forget. It's on my other board. So I feel like this is a pretty good setup for now. I'm feeling good about this. This has been a long video. I've been filming for probably 45 minutes now. Totally normal for me. I'm used to it. I did not do any of those things today yet. But I did drink a glass of water, so I'm checking that off. All right, friends. So I think that's it. I think that's it for this little bullet journal video. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Next time I will put the call out for like questions that you have or topics way beforehand, because I was like, hey, on Instagram, I was like, hey guys, I'm going to be filming this video. Let me know if you have any questions. And then I immediately sat down and started filming. But Peggy, I see you. Thank you for sending me that question. Next time I'll let you guys know maybe a day beforehand if possible, or at least a few hours beforehand, so that you can get your questions in if you have any. Hope that you like this style of video, because I liked it a lot. Just sitting here, filling out my bullet journal and kind of updating you on what's going on. So I will let you know if I hear back from that job, if I get the job, which is what I'm really, really hoping for. So keep good thoughts in your heads for me, please, because this job would be absolutely amazing and I know that I would love it. So that's a big thing that I'm going to be kind of trying to manifest for myself this week. Maybe I should write a little thing down about it. Maybe later. All right, that's it for now. I'm going to go make myself some more tea, take a shower, do more editing for my client, and just unwind for the rest of the evening. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you in my next video. All right, bye everybody.